Okay, the section view in SolidWorks is kind of cool. So I mean, you got these three planes, but you can also, of course, drag the handle. Um, so, but you can, certainly, set the angle, here. But you can also do more than one section. So, like if I wanted to do this section, I could do it to here. Okay, and then you see the combination of both these sections. If you click OK, you got this view that you can kind of fuck with if you want. And then if you hit that again, it goes away. Okay, and apparently the reason they, I can't just double click and go into edit mode is because it brings the dimensions up. So you can try to modify some of the parameters, of some of these dimensions without actually having to edit the sketches. I think is the reason why. Like this, I got to change this to something 50. Okay, let's say I can change it right here. Okay, and so let's change the dimension. So make it more clear. 150. Okay, let's say I've changed the dimension, but the part hadn't changed. So what you got to do is I got to click on this to rebuild the part. So that's kind of fucked up. I don't know why it doesn't work more interactively. 50. Okay, then I can click rebuild part right now. But there might be a setting that I can adjust so that it automatically does that, but you can do it from this toolbar too. So anyway, it's a little fucked up, but that's why they have it, so that you double click on it and can edit those dimensions. Now if you're on the fillet command trying to remove selection sets, you can just click on the edges if you want to remove them one at a time. So I thought there were 10. Anyway, I managed to go into the registry and activate fucking real world or real view graphics again. Let's see. I had to go into here and add this key, which I copied from somewhere else in here. Damn it. Here, I'll tell you where Okay, I went to the current user key. This is current user. Went to SolidWorks 2014, performance, graphics, hardware, current. I got the wherever current is. Oh, right here. I got it out of here, right here. You can see that's the current graphics card for a renderer. Anyway, then I created a new key and just pasted this value, by double clicking on it. You can copy it and pasted this value in it, and then this value I put a workarounds entry into it with a double word of 3008 or 30008. So, and apparently there's another number that can work too with NVIDIA graphics cards, and that's 30408. So anyway, but it works. You just restart SolidWorks and you got real view graphics. Pretty cool. Oh, and by the way, the right now I'm just going through the standard SolidWorks tutors again now that I'm done with that TDCF guy. I'm going to play around with these for a little bit and see where that takes me before I get back into the rest of it, because I know there's, because I need to study ribs and bosses, and I know in here somewhere there's a good tutor on that. So anyway, okay, this was rather interesting. I hit Extruded Cut. I'm going to select the face, right? Okay, I'm going to go select Convert Entities. Okay, that brings them onto the sketch, of course. Now I'm going to offset the entities. Select the face again for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if you need to do that. Let's hit reverse, and 2 millimeters is what I had it set to originally when I first did this operation. Okay, so I created this. Remember, we're in the Extrude Cut command, so we're going to cut a lip, but we got these 3 arcs here, or these 3 sets of lines here. So I guess I can't do that. But we do have these 3 sets of arcs here. We created this extruded offset. So anyway, if I go close it, we're in the extruded cut, and we want to cut 20 millimeters. But you notice it just by default, it's going to choose one side or another, but you can choose flip side, so it knows that there's 2 options, either to cut it on the inside or to cut it on the outside in this instance. So if you complete the operation, Bob's your uncle. So, and interesting. What else is interesting, if you go back and re-edit it, you also, you got that as the default option, but you can also offset it, so you can either cut it from the inside or whatnot, but you can see, you can do that and flip the direction of it. That doesn't make much sense here, but, if we go do that, you create an offset cut, inside there like that. But remember, our sketch has been absorbed in that, so, I don't know if you can copy sketches or not, but, anyway, I think I was wrong about that. I think when I originally did this to that part, I think it did just copy this one edge, believe it or not. So, anyway. Yeah, anyway, as far as I can tell, there's no way to actually physically, select this sketch and copy it and have it, be on the same plane, and none of these menu items, etc., could I find any way to do that. But, it might be because of the relational nature of the program that they don't generally have the ability to do that. So, like I said, it's hard to, I copied that sketch and put it on this different plane here, but the thing is, it's really hard to, reestablish the relationships, between, this outer line and that face, without just starting from scratch. But anyway, like I said, it's probably not wise to do that anyway, but, I can still say, I wonder if there are times when that may be a need, But like I said, it'd be hard to reestablish those because, again, we've cut that down, so that is no longer in the same place anymore. So it makes sense if I wanted to do a second extruded cut that you want to maybe reference it to the back or something. But what if I wanted to do a couple of those references to the back? I don't know. But anyway, it's probably just it works that way for a reason.